It's pretty clear from the evidence that late specialization is the best way for youth athletes to maximize their chances of success. But what's the best way to incorporate late specialization into a young athlete's training schedule? How much time should be devoted to any one sport, and when exactly should athletes specialize? That's what we'll be discussing today on Train Smarter by Speed Training. Hello, I'm Richard Bucciarelli. This video is brought to you by the Speed Training Lab and High Performance Center. If you like this awesome shirt that I'm wearing and want one for yourself, you can get it using the Speed Training merch link in the video description below. Please remember to like the video, comment on it, share it, and if you haven't already done so, subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to make sure you never miss an update. Now here we go. Alright, so last time in part 1, we compared the early versus late specialization models of youth athlete development and found that late specialization is the best because it leads to better overall athletic development, less injuries, and a greater chance of getting to the top level in sports. Today, in part 2, we're going to get into the best strategies for implementing a late specialization model for youth athletes. We'll review what the science has to say, I'll give my 2 cents, and then we'll show you how this model can be incorporated into any athlete's training routine in any sport. So, exactly when and how do athletes determine their level of specialization? Well, the good news is that this topic has already been well researched. In a recent article published in the Journal of Scientific Research, a 3-stage model of athletic development was proposed that can help guide parents, athletes, and coaches about specialization. We'll link to that article in the description below. The first stage, the sampling years, is the period between age 10 to 13. In these years, the focus should be fun, physical movement, sportsmanship, and diversity of experience. In other words, kids should sample or play multiple sports and see which one they like best. The second stage of athletic development is the specializing years, and these correspond to about age 12 to 16. In this period, children can handle increased pressure, they can be more focused in training, and at some point during the specializing stage, as the name implies, one primary sport can be identified to specialize in. The final stage of athletic development is referred to as the investment years. In this stage, which begins at age 15 or 16, athletes are physically and psychologically developed enough to really specialize in just one sport. Of course, along with this specialization comes the opportunity, if they're talented and determined enough, to earn a spot in the highest levels of competition, including professional and national team programs. Many other studies, including the ones we cited last week, which are also linked in the video description below, have also recommended similar models to the 3-stage model discussed here. At the end of the day, athletes, parents, and coaches should keep one thing in mind as they progress through the sampling, specializing, and investment years, and that is that there is no rush in choosing one sport to focus on. So the more sports you play, and the more often you play them, the better off you will be, no matter what sport you eventually choose to specialize in. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time, and until then, keep running faster, moving better, and training smarter.